Good afternoon, Fargo. My name is Tony Gehrig, Fargo City Commissioner. This is your March 26th Fargo City Commission update. Two items on the agenda that I would like to go over today. Also, just to make a note that I was not at the meeting. I was on the phone, so I was able to vote, but I was not able to see everything that was happening there. So if you watch the video of that meeting later, you'll notice that I am not there in person, but I am there voting no on some of these things. Two of the things I voted no on were, one, a TIF in downtown Fargo, where there's currently an apartment that they want to take that, tear that building down and build up something else there. The other thing is a ride share service run by the government. So to begin with, the TIF, obviously, if you've watched any of my videos, you know my position on TIFs in general. That is that I vote no against them. The reason for that mainly is that it's not the responsibility of the Fargo taxpayer to fund private development, and really we receive very little in return. A TIF, just to remind you, it's a loan from the government to, for example, clear off an area. So let's say it costs you $1 million to clear off a spot so you can build a building there for you. The way that you pay back that loan is you just pay your property taxes. So you're basically not paying property taxes. You're paying back a loan instead of paying your property taxes. And boy, would that be a great deal for us regular citizens. If I could build a new garage in my yard and my taxes don't go up and my bill gets paid through just paying off my everyday taxes, then that's free money. That's free money for people at your expense, and it raises your taxes when we do that. In this case, there's a large brick apartment building here in downtown Fargo. It's low-income housing currently, and a company wants to come in and demolish that, which is fine. It's an old building. It needs to be done. Something needs to be done with it, whether it's be fixed or be removed. And they want to build something there, whether that's a mall, whether that's a grocery store, whatever. They want to put something there, and they see value in that property. Of course they do. It's downtown Fargo. They want the city of Fargo to put up untold millions of dollars in a loan to give to them so they can demolish that building, and then they'll take it from there, and they will build that up or sell it or whatever they want to do to make a profit. That's just fine. Other than that, you're on the hook for whether this project is good or not, and you get nothing in return for that. In fact, your taxes go up because of it. So the other commissioners, or some of the others, this was a 3-2 vote, John Strand voted against it as well. Some of the other commissioners thought, wow, why would you possibly be against this? This is great, it's development. Well, it's development on the backs of the regular citizens of the city of Fargo. And you are the ones on the hook, not this company. And it's a deal that only a select few can get because we don't make enough money, apparently, as regular citizens. So I voted no against it, so did John Strand, good for him. And for this TIF to remove an apartment building in downtown Fargo. The second thing was a rideshare program run by the government. So here's the problem. The government should do things in general that the private sector cannot do. For example, the water plant. Okay, I think that falls within the bounds of the government to provide clean, healthy, safe water for the residents of Fargo. Things like run a landfill or the sewer plant. Things that the private sector usually does not do, that the government can step in and do those things more efficiently and better, then yes, we should do those things. A ride share in Fargo is not required to be run by the government. We have Lyft now, we have Uber, we have taxi services, we have shuttle services. We even have a free bus service in downtown Fargo that you can ride that costs all of us a lot of money if you want to do that. But this ride service will be basically by NDSU. You have an app on your phone, and you can call for someone to pick you up in that area and bring you back to your dorms. That sounds good intended, and it is. It's good. It has good intentions. But the reality is that the government is now competing in the private sector against businesses like Uber and Lyft and taxi services for that business, and they're costing you dollars to do it. So we're not creating more revenue within the economy. We're not creating more jobs. We're not being productive. We're being destructive. We're taking a business away from a good business that has proven to be good in the city of Fargo, and we're trying to overstep our bounds. We're not staying in our lanes, and we do this a lot. We're not doing the things that government should do very well. We're stepping outside of that and doing things that we think would be fun or cool or hip, and it's just not required, and it costs everybody else money. And I voted no against it. I was the only one to vote no against it. And I've had people approach me and ask me why I would ever vote against a way for a college kid to get home safe. And the reality is that the private sector has answered that question. They've answered it better than we can. If we really want to do this, we can hire Uber and Lyft to do this and not have our bus service do it. We can hire an Uber driver every single night, pay them $20 an hour, and I guarantee you an Uber driver would do that. So I voted no. I hope everyone else is against it as well. But please keep watching how we're spending your tax dollars, because it gets interesting out there. If you have questions, contact me. Share this on Facebook. Watch it on YouTube. And yeah, please keep watching how we're spending your tax dollars. Thank you.